exactly does time mean? You know, I learned at a very early age what time meant. My grandfather taught me that lesson. It was like probably 1958, which I realize I don't look like that old, but I am. I was like a 5-year-old kid, and Grandpa was going to take me fishing. Well, he said, I'll pick you up at 7 o'clock. Well, I was not ready at 7 o'clock, and I remember running down the driveway as he was leaving with his fishing poles because I missed it. And his lesson to me was that half of life is showing up on time. And what that really means is, okay, your day starts at 8 o'clock. That doesn't mean you come sliding in like it's the bell's going to ring and you throw yourself in your seat and start your day. I mean, 8 o'clock means probably 5 to 10 minutes before you get there. If you have to go to the bathroom, you go to the bathroom. If you want to get a cup of coffee, you get a cup of coffee. At 8 o'clock, if that's when you're supposed to start, that's when you need to be at your workstation, ready to work with the right attitude, enthused. I mean, that's just the way it is. Breaks, same way. Our hourly people have 15-minute breaks, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, half-hour break for lunch. That doesn't mean you start your break 5 minutes early and then show back to up at your workstation 5 minutes late. A lot of companies have policies. I was just talking to Barbara Titus at Geauga, and if you're late, you get tagged for 15 minutes. And not only if you get tagged for 15 minutes, they have a bonus program, and if you're in the pool, you're out of the pool if you have you're tardy. So you get to know your company's policy. These are real world experiences. If for whatever reason you're going to be late, and again, road conditions, it's in school where they call off school when the roads are bad or something comes up, unless it's really horrible. It means you leave 10 or 15 minutes earlier to know you have to get to your job. If you're not going to be there, you have the responsibility, and every company's going to have a different policy, to contact that company through channels, not just tell another worker. Usually they have an actual number that you can call, talk to somebody, let them know, the dog ate your homework, all these other excuses don't really matter if you're not there. And what it means to the company is, let's say you're in a production line. They may have 5 or 6 people standing around with some expensive equipment doing nothing until you get that 5th person so you can run the line. If you're in a customer service position, we may have a customer with a problem, call in at 8:05, it goes to voicemail, they don't get a person to talk to, and so what do? They're going to probably call your competitor. You can lose customers, you can lose business. If you have a meeting, we always have meetings in my company at 8:15 in the morning, everybody's there. And if you're not there, we call it the walk of shame, because somebody comes walking in, they're like this, and it doesn't happen very often, and that's just peer pressure. But again, this is one of the most important things you need to learn, need to understand, and if you do that, I think you'll get started off on the right foot with whatever company you go to work for. Thank you.